Hello and welcome back. So today I'm going to show you something I've always been curious about. I've always seen people do tarot card readings and I've never really understood it. I have a few decks of tarot cards, mostly just kind of like funny decks. Like I have TV series tarot cards and stuff like that, just goofy ones. But I saw this at Ollie's and I thought, well, maybe I can learn a little bit about what tarot cards are and the idea of them. And now I'm not a believer in this sort of thing, but I am curious as to how they're done, what the reading is. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this and show you the contents. There are many of these in Ollie's if you have one locally. If you like what you see, you can pick this up pretty cheap. And it does say it comes with a justice card. I'm not sure what that means. I guess we'll find out together here. Okay, so it does come in this really handsome box here. There's a little arrow printed here, and I'm not sure what that's for. I think this is a sleeve, maybe. Yes, it is. So this comes off. And this is on the sales part of it. There's a description of the things you get inside. And it shows some pictures of the cards, which I kind of liked this design. So I thought, I don't know, let's give it a try. It says, The Wild Unknown Tarot is a modern tarot classic, a magical journey of self-discovery illuminated by symbols and archetypes of the natural world. For the first time, this box set brings together the deck and guidebook in one lavish edition, designed by artist and author Kim Krans. Tap into higher truths and universal mysteries through the intuitive wisdom of the Wild Unknown Tarot. And this originally sold for $40 US or $50 Canadian. So now we have this box with this symbol here. And I think the arrow is indicating that you open it here. And there's a magnet cover. And it says, May you always be on the inner quest. It says The Wild Unknown Tarot Guidebook by Kim Krans. This book is pretty nicely bound. The inside cover looks like the back of tarot cards. And on the back you have the symbols of the tarot. I know the swords, the cups, staffs maybe, or is it wands? And these pentagrams. So I guess we're going to find out here. The Wild Unknown Tarot Guidebook by Kim Krans. Drawing the tarot. I've been drawing with intense detail since a young age. It's the single thing that brings me absolute focus and clarity of the mind. It's been rumored that I can draw a perfect circle while riding a horse. I'll leave that to myth, but I will say I don't use rulers or tools of any kind. It's simply that when I draw, my mind and hand are steady, clear, accurate. So this is understanding the deck. The major arcana, known as the tarot's trump cards. The 22 major arcana cards signify a complete journey of the psyche. They are the archetypes we carry within ourselves, the characters or themes that hold us back and set us free. These cards usually indicate deeply rooted issues within our lives. The minor arcana, so we have wands, cups, pentacles, and swords are the different suits like you'd have in playing cards. And then we have the court cards. And then we get to reading. And then it tells you things to ask. And then at this section of the book, it explains each card. And this is a beautifully done book. I'm not going to lie. It's very nice. It's well bound. It's very tightly bound. I like the end papers. I do like the artwork. Very well done. And each suit is introduced on a black page like this. So let's look at a few cards. The Ace of Wands, an extremely high energy card. The Ace of Wands indicates new growth is all around you. Your ideas and outlook will expand, and creativity seems endless. This fertile time can also have literal meanings. A pregnancy or birth may be on the horizon. Though it's thrilling to embark on your new journey, your good judgment is needed more than ever. Don't rush into it. Then we also have the Arcana cards. So, and they're not cups, wands, or pentacles, or swords. They're like the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Justice, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Strength, the Hanged Man, Death. Let's look at this card. No one loves the sight of the death card in a reading. We spend most of our lives denying death altogether. So when this card appears, it's easy to get frightened or think it's bad. Don't let the drama distract you from the message. Something in your life needs to end. It needs closure. This will happen voluntarily or involuntarily. Either way, you will feel a positive transformation begin after the initial forms of suffering have passed. Let's also look at the Lovers, which is another common card you see. Two Canadian geese are mates for life, traveling partners within an expansive sky. The Lovers card is a welcome sight in any reading, as it suggests a beautiful and strong relationship on the horizon. Yes, you'll experience all the thrills of desire and romance, but meanwhile, you'll be building a solid foundation together. The lovers honor and respect each other, and with that, they can go anywhere. If you're already in a relationship, it's time to be grateful and nourish this rare and precious gem. So, I really do like the book a lot as far as how well it's put together, and I just feel like it's a pretty impressively done piece here. And I'm going to pull this ribbon and retrieve the cards themselves. So the cards come in this box, which has the same symbols as the outer box, and it additionally has the same symbol on the front. And on the inside it says, "Welcome to the Wild Unknown Tarot. You'll find no wrongs or rights inside. This box only mirrors for reflection. Open your mind, draw a card, and have fun on your journey. So I'm going to take out this deck. The first thing we'll notice is the inside of the box has this infinity symbol, and the back of the cards is the same as the end papers in the book, which is nice consistency of graphic design. The cards are nicely cut, very, very flush. This is a very well cut, die cut or whatever it's called, and you can see the texture of the back. These are brand new and they smell really good, by the way. I wish you could smell these. It's a very handsome set of cards, and this back pattern does look hand drawn. So each card has rounded edges. Feels fairly sturdy and kind of plastic coated. So we will flip through the cards and look at them. The Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, Three of Wands, kind of a Blair Witch image here. The Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, kind of an optical illusion. The Six of Wands over a butterfly, or under a butterfly. The Seven of Wands, you see 6 wands and one is lit on fire. The Eight of Wands, you see 7 wands and one is being struck by lightning during a rainstorm. The Nine of Wands, all are laid out like stairs towards a crescent moon. The Ten of Wands, all of the wands are jumbled together in chaos. Now we have gone to the Daughter of Wands, which sees a snake with a flowering wand that looks like the staff of Aaron. The Son of Wands, which is another snake with a wand that does not flower. This signifies the femininity. This symbolizes the masculinity. The Mother of Wands, very obvious with the eggs being a mother. The Father of Wands is a cobra with lightning. Now we get to the Ace of Cups, and we see a chalice here. The Two of Cups, we see 2 cups and 2 roses. The Three of Cups, we see 3 cups on the ground and 3 ravens above it on a branch. The Four of Cups, we see 4 cups side by side with a large rat straddling all 4 of them. The Five of Cups, we see 5 cups and a sad pale horse under them. The Six of Cups, we see 6 cups surrounding a rooted pine tree with colorful roots. The Seven of Cups are floating in the sky in between a sun and a moon. The Eight of Cups are broken cups below a mountain. The Nine of Cups are 9 simple cups circling a crescent moon. The Ten of Cups are 10 cups all reflecting against each other. The Daughter of Cups sees a waterfowl with a rainbowish reflection in the water. The Son of Cups shows a swan with the cup next to it. And the Mother of Cups, the Father of Cups, a black swan. And now we get to the Ace of Swords. Once again, we get the image of a snake in the infinity symbol wrapped around the sword. The Two of Swords sees 2 medieval-looking swords crossed with an eclipse at the junction of the cross. The Three of Swords shows 3 swords wrapped together in bloody visceral looking wraps. The Four of Swords shows 4 silhouettes of swords above an enlightened lamb. The Five of Swords shows 5 swords after having sliced a worm in half. The Six of Swords shows 6 swords buried in the ground. The Seven of Swords shows 6 swords above a fox who's laying on the 7th. The Eight of Swords shows 7 swords and a cocoon with a butterfly emerging from it, hanging from the 8th sword. The Nine of Swords shows a nightmarish creature with worms and eyeballs, with the swords all intertwined with it. The Ten of Swords shows 10 swords stabbing a buffalo. The Daughter of Swords shows a white owl holding a sword. The Son of Swords shows another owl holding a sword. The Mother, a different owl. And the Father, a horned owl. So now we get to the Ace of Pentacles. And it looks like a cross-section of a tree. The Two of Pentacles is a butterfly. The Three of Pentacles is a mountain. The Four is an interesting pattern where they're all intertwined with each other like gears with belts around them. The Five is a dying rose under 5 pentacles. 6 is blooming roses. The 7 is sort of that optical illusion again with 7 pentacles in some line art. The 8 of Pentacles, or 8, surrounding a spider in her web. The 9 of Pentacles is 9 pentacles surrounded by 4 quills. The 10 is 10 pentacles in a vortex. The Daughter of Pentacles is a fawn. The Son of Pentacles is a stag. The Mother of Pentacles is a doe. And the Father of Pentacles is a fully grown antlered deer. Now we have the Arcane cards. We have the Fool, which is a chick. The Magician, which is a leopard. And the Magician has all the suits with him, whereas the Fool does not. So the Magician seems to have that power. The High Priestess is a white tiger below a moon with a crystal ball. The Empress is a tree under a moon. The Emperor is a tall tree under an eclipse. The Hierophant is a raven clutching a key in a lightning storm. The Lovers are 2 geese swimming under a vortex, sort of sunburst. The Chariot is a horse with a pentacle necklace and a crescent moon on its forehead. Justice is a black and white cat in the yin-yang symbol with their tails wrapped around the earth, with a sword coming between them. The Hermit is a turtle with a lantern on his back. The Wheel of Fortune is several wands tied together with the viscera with an owl perched on it under a crescent moon and stars. Strength is a lion with an infinity symbol on his forehead with a rose in his teeth under the sun. The Hanged Man is simply a bat hanging upside down with red eyes rather than the morbid Hanged Man in other tarot cards. Death is a deceased bird. Temperance is a stork over kind of a fire. The devil is like Black Phillip. It's the animal is often associated with being the devil, which is a goat, a horned goat. The tower is a tree being struck by lightning. The star is a star. The moon is a crescent moon between two trees. And the sun is simply an image of the sun surrounded by four birds. Judgment is a white bird above several bats. The world is a rendering of the world with different levels, different rings. And that is the deck. So now at this point, having looked at these cards, I'm kind of curious to compare them with other tarot cards. Let's see if I have a deck. I have a few here. I don't know if these are exactly... These are old, medieval... I don't even think tower. These are really cool. I don't think these are tarots though. These are just old cards. And I'm not sure. I think I got them for the art, and I think they're really, really cool. But they do resemble tarot cards to a certain extent. But I don't think these are tarot cards. These are the Wandering Spirit Tarot. And they have, the King of Cups. This is a whole different type of design. The Seven of Cups. What else do I have? I have my TV series tarot cards. And I have past life oracle cards. I don't think these have ever been opened. Let's open them up, shall we? Tightly packaged. these are past life oracle cards. They have this on the back. It looks like a doorway. Or is it? Oh, it's a door, it looks like. And the cards are father. They're like photographs. Scribe or writer. Monk or nun. Authority figures. Native American. Finances. Asia. Atlantis. Leaving or travel. Biblical. Farm. Food and hunger. Spirituality and religion. Mother. Knighthood. Communal living. Lessons and blessings. Baby. Greco-Roman. Celtic. Not exactly sure what you do with these. There is a QR code on them. Maybe you can scan by phone for Guidebook. Okay. Imprisonment or slavery. Forgiveness. Angels. Transportation. Orphan. Unrequited love. Medicine man or woman. Karmic relationship. Health. Ships. Egypt. Persecution and Inquisition. Interesting. Trust and faith. Vows. Love life. Wisdom. High priest or priestess. Galactic. Phobias. Wars and battles. Male, female. Spouse. The arts. Trees. Father, scriber, writer. Yeah, we've gone through all of these. These are just interesting. And the TV series Tarot. Oops. Each one on the back looks like a internet loading thing, and it has the tarot things. Like these are the pentacles, and looks like Downton Abbey. Murder, She Wrote. Sherlock. There's a advertisement card. This is Yellowstone, maybe. This is TV. This is the main card. That's Dallas. Doctor Who. That's the Mentalist or whatever, or Bewitched. Veep. Is that the one with Kevin Spacey? I don't know a lot of these. Mork and Mindy. Little House on the Prairie. Is that Beauty and the Beast? Or no, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, maybe? That's House, maybe? Game of Thrones. There's some Law and Order show. Dexter. Not sure what that is. That's Breaking Bad. Not sure. That's the Mad Men. Firefly. Twin Peaks. Miami Vice. Walking Dead. Friends, maybe? Not sure. I kind of know what that is. Sex and the City. The Big Bang Theory. Hannibal or something. I'm not sure. Some detective show. Hospital show. Honestly, not sure. X-Files. Something with Jeff Daniels. The Addams Family. Not sure. Not sure. Magnum. Happy Days. Rings of Power. Not sure. Some surgery show. 6 Feet Under. Not sure. Vikings. Not sure. Orange is the New Black. Not sure. Not sure what that is. Sons of Anarchy. Sopranos. Bones. Xena. Not sure. Battlestar Galactica. This looks like 6 Feet Under. Glee. Spartacus. Walker, Texas Ranger. I'm not sure. Not sure. Band of Brothers. Not sure. Don't know. Is that Donald Trump? Chips. Kung Fu. Don't know. Don't know. Ironside. Fargo. Tarzan. The weeds. So didn't do very well on that. But anyway, well, I guess this just turned out to be a look at all my tarot cards. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and please consider subscribing to my channel. Please click the bell icon, and give me a thumbs up in the comment. All of that helps very much. This was kind of a looking at different things sort of video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.